Good morning. The United Nations, they are now losing a lot of money coming from the United States. They will lose for the next year $285 million. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of bureaucrat salaries going up in smoke, right? And on Thursday, the United Nations decided to condemn the Trump administration for recognizing Jerusalem as the capital of Israel and moved the embassy from Tel Aviv to Jerusalem, the US embassy. So the United Nations decided this will condemn, right? And then on Sunday, just 3 days later, the Americans, released a statement announcing a budget cut. I think this is so funny. The budget cut, yes, $285 million, gone up in smoke. Well, the American administration will be able to use it for something else, right? So, yeah. And there was a statement, including a quote from the US ambassador, Nikki Haley. This is a great statement. I just have to read it to you. This is from Nikki Haley, all right? The inefficiency and overspending of the United Nations are well known. We will no longer let the generosity of the American people be taken advantage of or remain unchecked. This historic reduction in spending, in addition to many other moves toward a more efficient and accountable United Nations, is a big step in the right direction. While we are pleased with the results of this year's budget negotiations, you can be sure we'll continue to look at ways to increase the UN's efficiency while protecting our interests, said Ambassador Haley. Well, the United States is the largest contributor to the United Nations. They provide approximately 22% of the operating budget, the United Nations operating budget. Yeah. And now they are cutting down. Yes. The United States spent $1.2 billion for the year 2016-2017, right? $1.2 billion. Right. And yes, there's a tweet from Mr. Trump. Yeah, my feelings for Mr. Trump, I think he's so good. Yeah. He tweeted and he said, for all these nations that take our money and then vote against us at the Security Council, or they vote against us potentially at the Assembly, they take hundreds of millions of dollars and billions of dollars, and then they vote against us. Well, we're watching those votes. Let them vote against us. We'll save a lot. We don't care. But this is not like it used to be, where they could vote against you and then you pay them hundreds of millions of dollars and nobody knows what they're doing. It's just basic morals. That's what this guy is about. So this I love. I totally love it. I don't like the United Nations. It's a globalist agenda club. Yes, that's what it is. And I know Sweden, the Swedish politicians, the socialists, the Marxists from Sweden, they just love being part of the United Nations, looking good, right? Looking as they do something good for this planet. And they are just globalists. That's what they are. yeah, that's what I wanted to say. Bye.